Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tempest with you here again, and today guys we are gonna be talking about fertilization process in general, as well as looking at two options in the Courseplay menu which we haven't touched before, and they're gonna be about let's see, fertilize and seeding and manure transporter. Though these two options we're going to be using today, guys. Manure spreaders work the same way, guys, so today I've decided to concentrate on slurry tanks and just talk about these two options right here. This one is going to be our main spreader. This one we're going to be using as just temporary storage for our liquid manure. This one is going to be transporting our liquid manure from the tanks over there near our cows. And finally, this one I'm going to be showing just as an interesting option for you guys. This is the perfect option right here, guys, for the new farmers which just started their farm and want to save on the cultivator and fertilization. This machine right here just uses those two options at the same time. Let me just show you right here. This machine is called Zunhammer SKE 18.5, which costs 38,000 bucks with a capacity of 18,500 liters and maintenance of 40 bucks per day. It works perfectly as the spreader by itself. However, guys, I really recommend you to use this thing right here. It definitely decreases the working width up to 6 meters here. However, guys, you get two things done at the same time. It cultivates your ground as well as fertilizes at the same time, and you can see here those pipes connect really well whenever you connect the cultivator here. It just transmits liquid manure from the tank right here up to the cultivator itself, and the amazing thing happens. And let me show you really quick how it works right here. It should be one interesting tip, guys, you want to remember while you're using your slurry tanks here is that they are available for hiring a worker. Just like normal fertilizers there, you can just hire a worker, and look how it's gonna work. In this case, it's gonna unfold our cultivator and just start cultivating and fertilizing at the same time. You can see how color of our ground changes right here, and yeah, that's how it's gonna be working, guys. Should work just like that, and I think it's really awesome for us to see this kind of machinery in game. But today, guys, isn't gonna be about this machine and hiring a worker. As we know, guys, it's gonna cost us more money if we decide to fertilize our fields like that, and we are watching this episode because we want to save a little bit on our farm, and that's why we need our slurry tank, so we could use free poop and pee of our cows to fertilize our fields. So let us start. So first thing we want to do, guys, is we want to start configuring our slurry tank, which is gonna be actually fertilizing our field right here. And for that, we're gonna be, guys, choosing our fertilize and seeding option here, just like that. But before we do that, guys, we wanna set up our refilling process. In our case, guys, we are using field number 40, but imagine you're using field number 16, so you don't want to be going all the way from field number 16 till your slurry tank over here and going back. Just a headache. Nobody wants to do that. So that's when our Courseplay comes in handy. We can just incorporate all those vehicles right here in one unique process. Yeah, we could just set it up refilling itself right after it's empty, guys, right after it's finished working on the field. However, guys, we want to be incorporating this tank as well, as it's gonna just save us time. First thing you want to do, guys, is you want to set up your refilling process for your main spreader here, and for that you need to choose manure transporter right here. So we want to choose this option, and we want to start recording. Any place should do just fine. Let's just say we're gonna start right here. We'll go all the way behind our storage here, liquid manure storage, and we're gonna be parking just like that. So we need to set the parking point here, that's for sure. Make sure you set up your parking point right next to this wagon here, and proceed a little bit further away just like that, and stop it. So we're gonna be saving this route, calling it how should we call it? Let's call it manure refill 40. Just let's say manure refill 40. Just save it like that. The next thing we want to do, guys, is we want to set up our actual fertilization process, and for that we need to choose the fertilize and seeding here, just like that. And as usual, we will be using our field work option right here, and let's choose our field number 40. Working width is already set up to 15 meters. Remember guys, it's gonna vary from one machinery to another, and the starting corner in this case it's gonna be northeast, and starting direction we're gonna be choosing south. So everything should be set up, and the only thing that's left, guys, for us is to calculate our route. So let's calculate it. Yes, it's perfect. And what else? Let's save it and call it field 40 15 meter with field work. Damn it, I've made a mistake. Anyways, should be fine. Here it is, field 40 15 meter with field work. Let's load it up. And the next thing you want to do, guys, whenever your slurry tank here gets empty, you want it to be refilled automatically. And for that, guys, we want to be loading the second route, just merging them together, and it's called damn it, I'm lost in my saved routes here. Manure refill. I think it's called manure refill. Yeah, it's called manure refill 40. So let's load it up, and the next thing you want to press here is this folder right here, which is called load course merge into loaded course. So this is the one we want to be pressing right now. Let's choose that and just drive the course. That's it. The only thing that's left, guys, for us is to watch how everything is gonna work out. So yeah, as you can see here, this is a snowy day on our farm. Anyways, it should work just fine. As you can see here, our manure is spending really fast. We have it's like melting on our eyes. We only have 4,700 left, and that's why many people avoid this process, because in order to fertilize this field number 40, you need to go back and refill around 3 times, and in my opinion this is really inconvenient in case you're doing it manually. And yeah, most people just hire a worker and then they just close their eyes on the additional cost. However, guys, I don't see any point of purchasing this equipment if you are just hiring a worker and you are paying for the liquid itself. And yeah, then you can buy any other regular spreader, and yeah, there is no point in that. And you can see here it just proceeds to the parking point, the end point on our field, to go and start executing the second route here. So the second route, if you remember, guys, it's about refilling our slurry tank here, and I think it should work just fine for us. Hopefully it's gonna work just fine. And let us quickly just increase time here so that this snow ends, and we're gonna have a clear picture on our screens. Just let's see how it's gonna work out. So it should start its route right here, just like that, just like that. Awesome. Looks like everything is gonna work out just fine for us, and this is how our truck is gonna proceed our temporary liquid manure storage here, and load it up. And you can see it started loading our liquid manure into the tank, so it could just continue from the point it stopped on the field. And yes, that's another cool thing about Courseplay, guys. It just remembers where it stopped working and just continues its work from that same spot. That's how awesome it is. It fills up pretty quick, not as quick as I wanted it to be, however it is just fine. I guess it is realistic. Don't know how it works in real life. Maybe it takes much longer. So yeah, the next thing I want to show you guys is how you can refill our slurry tank here. As you understand, it's gonna be depleted quite soon, so I want to just show you how you can refill it with the help of this thing right here. And let me quickly show you. It's called the TSA 30,000, and it is particularly made to transport liquids such as liquid manure in our case, and then it can just overload it into the FRC right here. And as you can see, the capacity of FRC is 55,000. That's just a lot, just enough for us to have enough liquid inside before our truck manages to go and refill its tank over here. So let us quickly start with this process. You need to set it to the manure transport here, and then you should make sure that your starting point is right next to the tank right here, just like that. And when you see the R refill slurry tanker, it's just the proper position for you to start the course recording. So let's start course recording and go ahead and unload at our place over there, just like that, just like that. Yeah, this is the place we want to stop and set our famous parking point. That's how it should work. Let's set it right here, parking point, and make sure you make a nice round here, as sometimes your trucks may collide and that's just a little inconvenient for us, guys. So make sure you go this way, and make sure you return right next to the starting position, as it's gonna just make your life so much easier. And for some reason our truck is stuck there. I want to see what's happened. And yeah, this is gonna be our stopping point. Just stop here. So let's see how it's gonna work. Drive the course. It should stop right at the starting point here, and then refill till 100% here. Yep, you can see it started refilling, and hopefully it shouldn't take us a lot of time. And then it's gonna proceed to our slurry tank with the 55,000 capacity and unload over there and repeat its process all over again. That's how awesome it is, guys. And let me see what happened here. Damn it, what is happening? Why are you stuck here? I think that this happened because I just set it up a little bit wrong. I set the stopping point a little bit too close to the field, and when I was testing it before, it worked just fine. So let's just drive now, and hopefully he's gonna continue from the point it stopped working at, and it looks like it tries to approach that point right now. And let's see how well it's gonna work for us, hopefully. And you can see, guys, I was testing on this field, that's why it is all covered in the manure already. That shouldn't be an issue for us, as we want to see how everything works and not fertilize this field. And yeah, you can see here it started overloading its liquid manure into our main tank here, and everything works just perfect. Everything is set up just like I wanted it to work, guys. You can see our fertilizer works there as it should, and whenever it is depleted, it goes right here to refill, and this truck right here just refills our main slurry tank here, and everything works out as it is supposed to be. So how awesome is that, guys? Tell me in the comments below what you think about this process. Have you used it before? And yeah, guys, also I wanted to tell you guys that we've recently reached 1,000 subscribers, and I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be recording a totally different video about it, just thanking you guys for your support and your comments and likes. I'm really grateful. I think that's it, guys. That's everything I wanted to show you today. You can see everything works. Our truck over there went at our refilling point again, and everything works as it should. In this case I was using field number 40, but it is applicable at any field. The only difference is that you're gonna be using different route. So yes, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. Leave a like and comment, and yeah, live like there is no tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Careful, I can do that. All right, finally we are almost done with our loading process here. Let's complete it just like that. Done. So this mixing wagon is 100% full, and as you can see, it is 33